Alright, today's adventures will take us to the shops at Riverside. Oops. Alright, let's try this again. Today's adventures will take us to the shops at Riverside in Hackensack, New Jersey. The shops at Riverside, formerly Riverside Square, opened in 1977. Its original anchors were Bloomingdale's and Saks Fifth Avenue. Now, this mall is unique in a way because the Bloomingdale's was just a standalone store when it opened in the late 1950s in Hackensack. Then in the 1970s, the mall was added, and then which added on the Saks Fifth Avenue plus the mall. So this mall is pretty much a high-end mall, similar to Short Hills, but a lot smaller than Short Hills. So this mall, I came here on a Saturday afternoon, and this place was somewhat empty, and I don't know. It boggled my mind why it was so empty here. Because the parking lot was entirely packed, and the parking deck was packed as well. And this place looks a hell of a lot different than what it did when I first went here, when it was the old Riverside Square, maybe like 20 something years ago. So I don't know. I don't know why it's so empty in here. I don't know. Maybe because nobody's buying stuff here, or maybe just people just taking a walk just to get out the house. So I don't know. It's pretty weird. I'd like to see what this place is like during the holiday season. Because I really don't know. Yeah, it's very, very empty here. And to it being empty, there was a lot of empty storefronts too. Saw a lot of empty ones. I don't know why there was. I mean, they're getting replaced with something else, but it just looked very empty here. And I have no idea why. Coming up on this little wing right here is a Barnes and Noble. I guess it's like a junior anchor here. Yeah, it's kind of different to see a Barnes and Noble with a actual mall entrance. You normally don't see that. I mean, you kind of do and you kind of don't. But it was like an actual anchor entrance. So as I'm walking down this wing, they are places that are going to open. So it's not like this place is entirely dead. I just don't understand why there's hardly anybody walking the actual mall itself on, especially a Saturday. It's very, very strange. So I see this place called Jinya. It's a ramen bar that's coming. And this restaurant called Houston's. I've heard of it. I think they have them in New York City. I'm not quite sure. But I heard this restaurant, as I was told, I actually was on, actually saw a comment on Flea Bitten Adventures vlog he did on this mall recently. And somebody was mentioning they do a cougar night. I was like, oh, word? A cougar night? I'll go to that. But then I remember a lot of these women are probably like the Real Housewives of New Jersey type of cougar. So I think that's going to be a hard pass for me. So I'm on the upper level of the mall, and this wing is just entirely empty. There's probably like two or three people walking it. It's just so strange up here. But this mall is a pretty successful mall. I just don't get why it's so empty. Like it's a dead mall or something. It's really not a dead mall. Being it's Bergen County is a very wealthy area. You know, you're like few minutes away from New York City. This place should be booming. But I think it's the restaurants and the entertainment that the people are going for versus shopping at Bloomingdale's or buying a bag of Louis Vuitton or whatever. So, yeah, it is what it is here, man. I mean, like I said, I like to check this place out during the holiday season just to see if it's the same or it's a little different than it is at the beginning of the year. You know, like not at the beginning of the year, like around this time in the summer. Because I don't know, it's just so strange. But to my left, that is the AMC Theater. They just opened that here. And I believe this is where Saks Fifth Avenue used to sit. Because if you go down that hallway, there's a Morton Steakhouse. And I knew the Saks Fifth Avenue always was next door to that. But anyway, I thank you all for watching this vlog. Like, subscribe, and favor. And I will see you all on the next one.